everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I am excited because I'm going to talk about my favorite TV shows, and like the other day I just randomly started thinking about my favorites and I realized I have a lot of them. So in this video I just thought what better thing to do today than share them with you guys. So that's what I'm gonna do. And also let me know some of your favorite TV shows down in the comment section so that kind of I'm not the only one sharing here. But anyway, without any further ado, let's get started. My list is in no particular order, guys, because as I said, all of them are my favorites. But I'm going to start this all off with Game of Thrones, and honestly I don't really think I need to explain why Game of Thrones is on this list, and I don't even think I need to explain what it is about, but I'm going to do it anyways just in case you for some reason haven't seen it yet. Game of Thrones is also the TV show that I find the most difficult to talk about without spoiling anything, and to kind of solve that problem I just went onto IMDb and I literally borrowed their description just because then I knew that I wouldn't spoil anything for you guys. 9 noble families fight for control over the mythical lands of Westeros. A forgotten race returns after being dormant for thousands of years. Yeah, it doesn't really sound that exciting. So Game of Thrones is based off of a book series, in case you don't know, and it is so incredibly amazing. It has magic, it has dragons, it has fighting, and it's just a truly epic show. You need to check it out. Next up we have the amazing TV show Outlander, and oh my lord. Outlander follows the story of Claire Randall. She is a married combat nurse from 1945. When the series starts, she's currently kind of traveling to Scotland with her husband on their second honeymoon. But while on their honeymoon, Claire suddenly finds herself being swept back and taken back in time to the year 1743. She is immediately thrown into like dangerous situations and her life is threatened. And like the TV show just basically follows her on her journey through this unfamiliar land, and it's so freaking good. We are going to move on to another series, and this is actually a Korean drama, and it is so amazing. This TV show also kind of has that time travel aspect that Outlander has, but instead of the kind of main character coming from 1945, the female main character in this TV show is actually like from present day Korea, and during a solar eclipse she is taken back and swept back in time. Somehow she ends up in the royal palace and she kind of finds herself being trapped in between like the conflicts and struggle within the royal family, and that's what I'm gonna say without spoiling anything. And this show is so, oh, it's so good. I have not been this emotionally invested in any characters in so long. This TV show will lead you on an emotional roller coaster, and I felt so emotionally abused when I was done watching it. It makes you feel like rage, it makes you annoyed, it makes you scared, it makes you cry, and it's, oh my god, and it's love, and oh, it's so good. We are going to move on to an entirely new genre, which is crime, and I'm going to talk about Criminal Minds. This TV show follows the FBI's Behavioral Analysis Unit. Oh my god, I'm struggling so hard with pronouncing that. And it's a group consisting of elite profilers, and they use kind of profiling and stuff to analyze dangerous kind of serial killers and other kind of violent criminals in order to figure out where they will strike next. You should definitely check it out if you are into crime and you haven't checked this one out yet, because it's amazing. Next up we have a quite new TV show, and it's 13 Reasons Why. This is also based off of a book, in case you didn't know, and I love this. I don't really need to talk about this either because it's been talked about so much, but as I did with Game of Thrones, I'm gonna explain it. In this TV show we meet the character Clay, and he comes home one day only to find this mysterious box on his doorstep. He takes it inside and he opens it, and he sees 13 cassette tapes addressed to him from a girl that committed suicide 2 weeks earlier. In this TV show we basically just follow Clay as he listens to all of these tapes and kind of unravel the history of why the girl Hannah committed suicide. I love this TV show so much because it really makes you think and realize how even the smallest of action can have a giant impact on other people, and I just really like it. And yeah. I have another Korean drama on my list, and it is Strong Woman Do Bong Soon, and oh god, I have never seen anything like this in my entire life, and I absolutely freaking love it. This TV show revolves around Do Bong Soon, obviously, and she is a woman that is born with superhuman strength. And in the beginning of TV show, she's just just saving some kids, and a CEO of a video company just turns out to kind of be a witness to like the scene, and she ends up becoming his bodyguard. This TV show is really interesting because it kind of has two stories in one. So you have one story where it follows Bong and her job as a bodyguard, but it also follows this super creepy dude, which is actually like he's like a murderer and a kidnapper, so he goes around in Bong's neighborhood kind of kidnapping women. I love this series because the part where Bong kind of is acting like a bodyguard and she is hanging out with his CEO and all that, it has romance and it's super humoristic and just fun to watch. And then we have like the other aspect where we have this super creepy dude that goes around kidnapping women, and whenever those scenes appear they are so freaking creepy. Oh my god, like the music and stuff. I have never seen a TV show where they mix like comedy and crime in that kind of way, and it's just super fun to watch. It's really exciting and you should definitely check it out. Next up, I have another kind of TV show that doesn't really need to be explained, and it is Sherlock. But since I have explained the other ones, I'm going to explain this one as well. This TV show follows Sherlock Holmes, obviously, but instead of it being set in like the time of the book, it's actually set in like the modern day London, and it's super exciting. I love everything about this TV show. I love the story, I love the acting, I love the editing, I love the filming. I just cannot get over this TV show. It's just so 100% well done, and I don't have words, it's just so good. The next TV show I want to talk about is called Tunnel, and this is so good. It's actually a newest addition to my list of TV shows, and I cannot get over this for 1 second. It also kind of has that time travel aspect, but instead of the main character being taken back in time, the main character, which is a male detective, he's actually taken from 1986 and transported to present day Korea. He basically, in the series, needs to catch a serial killer that he wasn't able to catch in 1986, and oh, it's so good. We have 2 series left now, and the first one is called SKAM. And if you don't know what this is, it's a Norwegian TV show, and it just basically follows the everyday lives of a bunch of teenagers living in Oslo. I am obsessed with this TV show, and something special about this show is that it's actually not supposed to be on television. They post kind of small clips in real time on like their website, and when I mean real time, I mean that if something happens like at like 10 AM, the clip will be up at 10 AM. It's like super interesting, and when they first created the series, they kind of went for trying to make it look like a parallel universe, or like make the characters look real. So all of the characters in the series has, for example, their own Instagram accounts. Some of the characters have YouTube channels. It talks about so many kind of important themes throughout the kind of seasons, so every season follows a new person in kind of the group of friends. You should definitely check it out, it's so much fun. We have come to the very last TV show on my list, which is called Sensory Couple, but it's also known as The Girl Who Sees Scents. This TV show is so amazing. I just don't have words. I am currently watching it for the second time, even though I just discovered it like about a month ago, and it's just so freaking good, guys. So in this TV show, the main character arrives home one day only to become the witness of her parents' murder. When she tries to escape from her murder, she's actually hit by a car, and when she wakes up in the hospital, she has no recollection of her past at all, and she's also gained the ability to see scents. And oh, this show is just so good. So that, guys, was my massive list of favorite TV shows, and I'm so excited about it. Making this video has actually made me want to rewatch all of these, and to be honest, I'm probably gonna do that, I'm not gonna lie. I really had a bit fun watching this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a nice thumbs up. Also, if you're not subscribed already, you should definitely do that by clicking on either the red button down below, or you can click on my face at the very end of this video. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!